And on top of saving, too. Hill guys. Hill gigas. Hit pretty hard. This is PSP. Forgot to put PSP in the title. I'm sorry. That was a good amount of XP. It took a step and walked right into more. Honestly, with how hard he hits, I really should probably be concentrating on getting the hill gate down first. Well, I wouldn't give for a repel from Pokemon right now. Oh my god. Oh, I'm not denying that this is a great place to get a few levels. I've just make so little progress walking, taking a step, and having to fight a battle. Well, sure he first. I'd rather play a version like this one where you actually have MP instead of charges. And because, like, having only 3 charges of a spell gets so annoying so fast. And I don't even remember if that's how it actually worked in in some of the versions. It may have only been 3 charges of a certain level that you could use. hope there's something really worth my my time down at the end of this hall. Oh, I understand that. Makes me really wish I had teleport right now. Put it this way too, I'm going to get that knight's armor really, really quickly at this rate as well. Okay, I am going to save again. I'm going to make a secondary file this time. That way, if I have to go the other... that way, if I don't feel like I'm going to be able to get out of here from that save file, at least I still have that first one from before I started all these fights. And while, yes, I do also realize that I can make these fights a little bit easier on myself by using, like, magic, my Black Mage's magic, I just... I personally have a hard time justifying using magic that often, personally. So if I'm going to survive this, I may just have to. Let me double check my item. Oh, that's not what I meant to hit. That was my mistake. Even mind the fact that it's programmed with, for every step you take to get a magic or get a fight. It's just... I wish it would change up the enemies. I just wish it would change up the enemies a little bit. Just purely for the fact that it gets kind of old fighting the same things every round. All right, we got. Yeah. As I said, it's basically an XP grind. Thanks, but you pointed out. As I said, I just wish it was more than just those two monsters there. I think that's personally just a little annoying. Stupid question. Is my chat acting like it's in slow mode? I want to know if you're having a problem talking as often as, or trying to, or anything like that. Like it's telling you it's in slow mode. It should not be. Okay. Okay, then the thing's... Okay, the thing screwed up then, because it's supposed to be when it's... As far as I'm understanding, it's check mark when it's in slow mode. And I had it unchecked, so I don't know. Something made a mistake. I think it screwed up when I made it its own pop-out window. Funny. Wow, nice hit. What I do love about playing these games, though, is that the game is still a very well-constructed game, even to today. And the only people I tend to see disagree are those that are not fans of, like, the, aren't fans of the turn-based combat system, but that's a preference. sword. You get the, you know the references? I did it on purpose. I honestly, I didn't see much of WWE during the Shield period of time. So. But I am aware that it was a very, very much loved gimmick team. Even if what I have seen of them always seemed really cheesy to me. And in my opinion, not the good kind of cheesy. Earth Elemental. That back when he was working as Tyler Black? Completely honest, Seth is probably the best worker out of those three as far as his in-ring ability and his mic skills and everything all put together. I mean, not to take away from any of it. They're all... Every single one of them are good talents in their own right. I just think Roman Reigns right now has the real unfortunate situation of being... being focused on way, way more than he should be in a way that's not agreeing with the audience. Or at least the audience, like the audience I can't get behind. Because he's supposed to be because, you know, like in the Shield, he was the big powerful guy. And now he's supposed to be the underdog, and it's just, it's really a hard position to really see him in. And then Ambrose has a lot of fan support, but bookers don't want to get behind him. All the things in the world. Oh, they have the all the things in the world are destined to end in death. The seal cannot be broken, so the earth shall rot. And now for this fight. I wish I had saved before I got into this, but... Oh, that was an easy fight. Alright. That is what I came in here for. On the bright side, though, we have an exciting, at the very, very least, a good match to look forward to in the street fight between Ambrose and Lesnar going to WrestleMania. So that's something to be excited for. I'm not too certain about the other two matches on the card that have already been determined. I can't get to it. What's gonna make that match good is that the two of them are just gonna... What's gonna make the Brock and... What's going to make that match good between Lesnar and Ambrose is that they're just gonna beat the ever-living crap out of each other. And that's really what most people want to see the two of them do. Granted, that's what most people want to see. Wanted to see Roman and Lesnar do at Mania last year, and we kind of got it. Not to the degree I don't think not to the degree I think most people were hoping for, but we did get it. Well, here's one thing about the Taker match that I don't know about for sure. I don't know if they're gonna actually have it be Shane versus Taker, or it's gonna be someone stepping in for Shane to take on Taker. Because like I know Taker's in his 50s, Shane is 46, and Shane has not wrestled in 7 years. And if they're going to have him wrestle, the only reason to put it in Hell in the Cell, the only reason to put it in Hell in the Cell, because we're at a point that it doesn't make any sense otherwise, is to have Shane do something doing one of his insane like leaps off the top of the cage, and he doesn't need to be doing that anymore. That, and they kind of really need to explain why Taker cares about working for Vince and all that. They have 5 weeks, so, I mean, it's not like they don't have time to go and give us proper explanation and all that. To me, it's just a weird storyline. Weird route. Though, I mean, I'm personally excited for the prospect of it possibly meaning they're going back towards a brand split. But, you know, that's if you like the idea of the brand split. Don't, obviously, it's down here already. Not going to be as appealing. I just like the idea because I think WWE's right now I'm sure they'll build the card, and hopefully they'll keep Reigns off at least the next week worth of shows, with considering Triple H shattered his nose. I'm just worried that particular feud is just going to start spinning its wheels and not really going anywhere. Because that one's, it's already built, and with 2 shows a week, it's a lot of time to say, hey, I hate you and you hate me, let's fight. At least not without cross-contaminating the or mixing the storylines together. Self-lost. And having crossover with the Reigns and the Shane stuff and all that kind of mixed together. Which I could see them doing. Maybe next week, or maybe after the next Raw and SmackDown. Definitely not this next week. He doesn't need to be going out there and putting his already and risking injuring his face further. Like, I completely believe that Reigns is legitimately a tough guy, but he doesn't need to be doing... They don't need to be risking the main event like that. And I hope they don't. Because the last thing WWE needs right now is more last-minute booking. Because of another injury. I was actually shocked and amazed when I saw last... Bulls. I was actually shocked and amazed when I saw last SmackDown and I saw Wade Barrett actually wrestling again. For a while there, I thought they had just given up on trying to put him back in the ring. I didn't really understand exactly what they were waiting on for him, either. Just went around back where I came from. It was like, I understand he had an injury, but it was a minor nerve injury. One that, for the most part, takes maybe a few weeks to start feeling better, and then you've got to really start, you know, testing your limits, testing yourself to see if it's back to normal, and you can work like normal again. And I don't know. I felt like they gave him way too long. I felt like they were giving him so much extra time to heal that. I like chatting about WWE. It's... Well, I mean, I enjoy wrestling in general. So... Just one more thing I enjoy chatting about. Or one more thing along this... He's... To be completely honest... I stopped for quite a while watching WWE, and that's during that period of time where I keep hearing everyone say Wade got really good. But when I had stopped watching, he was just coming off the Nexus stuff, and he looked like shit then. And that wasn't entirely his fault, because he was new. He was really green at the time. And when I really started watching again, it was just around the time that he had received the, It was just around the time when he got the Intercontinental title for the last time. And all he was doing then was losing. So there was no way for me to see him redeem himself in my eyes. So and then he's been injured for a while now, so it's like I've never seen Barrett be good. I'm not saying he's bad now. I've not seen him really do much of anything to get behind. Well, he has just ending that gimmick right and switching to King Barrett right when I started watching again. So, like, I didn't even get to enjoy that gimmick. Well, it was an awful. It's like even if it was an awful gimmick, it was still enjoyable. You can enjoy a bad gimmick if done right. I mean, how terrible was the New Day when they first showed up, and they tried to have them be a face group? Yeah, because they figured out how to make the best out of a bad situation. Thankfully. I mean, they could have been one of the dullest things ever. And let's just be fair, too. Xavier Woods is really part of what makes them work so well now. Okay, take care of yourself. Back on the... A Reason Not to Love Woods was amazing. Thank you for the follow. You are a... As it says, you are a man. And it works too if you're a woman too, because it's... Not meant to be gender specific. Adios. Now I'm gonna head back to the city. Darn ghouls. Self up another soda. Last one of the evening, though. Free diet Coke. Doctor's orders. Holy Nikes. Oh, I got enough gil for that armor now, don't I? And some. Grab that armor. All special items. In real fast.